Oh. What's going on, guys? Hey, what's up, Rose? Oh, it finally did. Hey, what's up, Satsuna? How's it going? What's up, William? Kyle, what's going on? Walking the path less traveled, the farming path. Ha! Like that's a less traveled path. Zero wave. Damn it, no emotes. Zero dead. Yeah. RIP YouTube emojis, right? I will say that it would be nice if YouTube made their emojis more robust. Also, reason why I'm streaming on YouTube tonight is because I didn't want to have to reset up all of my computer stuff. I'm just farming real quick. Well, not real quick, but yeah. What's up, Shiro? Man, I'll tell you what, like, coming back from a convention is always, like, very draining. Like, I'm always, like, just super wiped out after a convention. Like, even if I get, like, decent amount of sleep and stuff like that, but, yeah. Looking forward to the Gear collab. Need that Baiken? Oh, yeah, no, dude. I am super excited for Guilty Gear collab. So it looks like Soul Bad Guy and Baiken are going to be the limited characters, and Dizzy's going to be the free one from what I saw. Got Axolots on my alt account, and he raised me from silver to gold 2 in 2 days. Dang, nice. I've got to actually finish him up. I've got Ken Haste and Oxlots that I've got to get set up. Didn't get a ton of time to work on Epic 7 stuff this weekend because I was at that convention in Toronto. So I thought that he was put out as one of the limited ones. Hold on. B.O. Because I know that they put out the picture. This one. But I mean, I know it doesn't say anything about like it being a banner or anything like that, but some people are indicating that it might be a Baiken Soul banner with a Dizzy free. Like I said, I gotta get caught up on everything. I like literally got home and like took a nap with my dogs, and then I got up and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta stream. Hey dude, I finally decided to quit Azure Lane so I can unfriend you there. Okay. They would lose out so much on making Dizzy free. They'd probably lose out on making Baiken free. And I feel like the welfare servant is going to be not as good. So making Soul Bad Guy a meh welfare servant would probably be a disservice to the collab. Plus, if you have a husbando and a waifu on the banners, then you actually have a bit better of a chance of getting people to spend on it. Because you've got the people that that only spend on waifus, and you've got the people who are going to spend on husbandos. So if you bring both to the table, then you're going to have a good time. What does fodder mean in E7? So they are 2 stars. So fodder are... Hey, what's up, utter foolishness, Mr. Feed Me Hate. Stars, fodder are like these things, 2 stars. You feed fodder to your doggos to break them up. Hey, what's up, Chaos Kid? Got Blaze Doggo today? Dude, he is so good. So good. When PvP resets, I'm probably... I don't know which one I'm going to buy, actually. Hold on, let me take a look at him. I forget which PvP piece I'm going to buy. Blaze Dingo. I'll probably buy the sword, actually. I will most likely buy the sword piece for him. Oh yeah, no dude, some of the 2 stars are pretty solid. I love that they just fill the side story shop with catalysts now. No problem, Whale. Like, you just get so many catalysts from side shop if you clear everything out. What's up, Paychecks? Oh, man. Hey, how's it going, Anime? Finishing leveling up my haste and my Ken. Normally I would have them all leveled up and ready to go, but I was hanging out in Toronto this weekend. It was a really good con, actually. Lots of Fate stuff there. It was actually really centered around Fate. Like a ton of Fate cosplayers. They had the VAs there for Heaven's Feel, panels, stuff like that. It was very Fate oriented. Met fans. I had a really awesome artist actually make some stuff for me. That was actually really cool. But I had a good time in Toronto. Mordred is eating me alive in the last moments of Chaldea or Camelot. Yeah, Mordred was tough. What team are you putting together, John? How was the panel? Which one? The SakuraCon panel? Yeah. I didn't really go to too many panels at International Fan Fest. I did watch the Heaven's Feel movie too again. I went and saw the Made in Abyss like recap movie, which, man, Made in Abyss was so good. Made in Abyss was so good. I enjoy Blaze Dingo. Emiya has weirdly strong single target damage. Like, what do you mean? On his Noble Phantasm or just in general? Paparino? What's up? Does more than your Tristan. Is he higher NP? Do you have his strengthening quest and stuff done as well? I mean, Tristan's not a super huge powerhouse either. Oh, Heaven's Lost Butterfly was really good. The fight scenes were amazing. So good. Hey, what's up, Alex Walker? Yeah, I usually stream on Sundays if I get home from, like, conventions early enough. And I don't just, like, sleep the entire day. Because a lot of times I get back from a convention and I just immediately go to sleep and then, like, sleep until Monday. Yeah, happy Zombie Jesus Day. You can say Easter. I'm fine with whatever. Am I gonna stream the collab day to pull Baiken? Yeah, I'll be streaming that day. I'm gonna pull all of them. Watch this man wreck his whole ass bank account. I gotta see what their I gotta get their stats and stuff down. Do I know of a website where you can still get the limited MASH figure from Stronger? I do not. And typically a lot of sites won't have them. You're gonna need to look at, like, definitely be very careful of eBay, because you're gonna find bootlegs and stuff on there. But you might be able to find it on, like, Japanese Amazon, because that's where you're gonna end up having to find it. Oh, team is all callous. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember you telling me about that. What's up, man? What's up, Paparino? I know, I wasn't home all weekend. Now you want some attention. Hey, no problem, Nicholas George. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Mia, come on. I'm trying to play here, puppy. Wish my phone had more space to fit Epic 7 on it. It's also that fire they lit. So that fire they lit under FG. Dude, yeah, no, like, I was just really annoyed at the whole streaming thing. Like, if you're not gonna let people stream, at least, like, stream it yourself. That's literally one of my biggest gripes, is just the fact that, like, live information is gatekept by conventions, man. Feels stupid, man. I mean, I think I had like 1,400 people. Other dude had like 1,000 people. That's big on like a last minute, like, boom, hey. Who should be your first 6-star? Angelica. I mean, you can go either way. But Angelica, you probably want to max out. Angelica really... When you get Angelica maxed out, Angelica very much unlocks a lot of content for you. Like, a ton of content. I don't know, man. Having Angelica tank harder... Yeah, I mean, I guess you can go either way. But... yeah. Oh, did I max out aux slots? I did. Okay. Incomplete. Yeah, I really like watching things that, yeah, exactly. Like, people can't go to your fucking convention, so stream it. Like, literally, if a random ass dude in the audience can stream it, you can stream it, dudes. Like, it's really not that hard. But I ranted enough yesterday for all of it. So, is what it is, man. I'm getting clarification on whether or not I can stream the panel at Anime Central, because I will be pressed there. So, just gonna degen on CCC when it comes out instead of seeing if I can get some hours for my work. Plus, we'll focus on some schoolwork. An Honor Society invite. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Thoughts on the collab? Dude, I love it. Langerser. I love the Guilty Gear collab. Oh, and I found out. First I was really super confused on the Guilty Gear collab. I was like, man, is Guilty Gear actually doing anything? So I decided to look it up yesterday, and yeah, it looks like they're actually coming out with a 20th anniversary Switch game for the for Guilty Gear. Will we ever get a rerun of the collab in the future in Epic 7? It is too... I really don't know. That's really the question, is like... I want to spend on this because I don't know if we'll actually get the collab. When's Anime Central? Anime Central's in 3 weeks in Chicago. We'll actually probably get a live stream from Aniplex because they'll be there to shill the road tour. Because that's the only time that we get live streams, is when they need to shill their road tour. What happened to my friend after the live? Well, so the dude who was streaming the panel, he just got asked to put his phone away. He said, though, that there were some people that were actually escorted out of the panel. And then that dude that I retweeted indicated that he just went up to Albert after the panel and asked about Emmy and Abby, and then he got taken away by security. I don't know the whole answer on that, but yeah. Which anti-saber can carry you through this Mordred fight? Uriel? I mean, yeah, Coup Alter will work too. God, I want a Silver Blade Aura. Just wanted to let you know that Nintendo is aiming to use mobile games to promote their games instead of having their gacha games be extra form of income for them. That's actually interesting. That's interesting. I mean, the thing is like with them like cutting video, it's just a bad look. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what my favorite thing though is? A lot of people are like, oh man, Shogun just wants like to work for Aniplex. Like, bro, I probably make more than Albert does. Like, I would almost wager that I probably make more money than Albert does. I don't want to work for Aniplex because I'll never be a yes man. Like, that's just how that is. So whenever somebody throws that around, I'm always like, ha ha ha, that's funny. Yeah. Why go to FGO cons if they're a big joke? I mean, I like going to cons to meet people. but I don't understand why they market at cons, because 95% of the people that are in that room for that panel already know what's going on. Like, none of that information that they brought out at the beginning was new information. It was stuff everybody already knew. It was like 45 minutes of fluff. Then they cut all of the video, and then they put out like actual information, which seems really stupid. Like, everybody on stream would have shit their pants if they would have let them continue streaming, and they would have announced the back button. I mean, the back button is good, but the back button doesn't really make up for other things. Like I said, I feel like the back button was their, like, oh shit button. We need to quell the storm. Like, let's drop this back button. Somebody in my comment section was like, oh, you don't know how software development works. And I'm like, that's funny, because I literally work for a company that does software development. So actually I do know about software development. So, and if anybody from Soberoni's Discord is actually on stream, don't listen to Lancelot, because I didn't shit on you guys. It was a completely different Discord. I actually like you guys, even though a lot of you don't like me for no good reason. So, yeah. Like, the thing is a lot of people aren't upset about specific well, some of them are upset about specific things. Literally everybody who calls people whiners are missing the point that a lot of people are complaining about the lack of any sort of communication, and they have been for a long time. That's the very systemic problem that everybody has. I know you don't like me for no good reason, Roy, but you don't count. The underlying issue is that they don't communicate with anyone. Creighton, what's up, dude? What do you need, puppy dog? What? I see you. Come up here. Come here. No, that's literally the opposite of what I needed. And like, the people who just complain about the complainers don't actually understand that. You know, they talk a whole lot of stuff about like what other people are complaining about complainers, and they think that like no communication is fine. Look at games like Epic 7, look at games like Azure Lane, look at like any other number of games. I mean, those are the ones I follow currently, but the big thing is a lot of games are very open about communication. Like, you'll never see Fate Grand Order. Like, did they say anything for Easter? No, not at all. Because they have literally a bot running their Twitter. Like, people want to invest in a company that they feel good about, that actually seems like they care about that person. That's like the very basics of business. Why do you think companies like Wendy's and all of that go into the whole you know, trying to make their Twitter seem like a cool, edgy person? That's literally a business tactic. Like, people identify with a company when that company acts like they semi-care about the player base that they have. And that's very, very much a business thing. Take my anime business, for example. I usually kill it at at anime conventions, we usually take all of the money out of the room. And you want to know why? Because we are very personable. We talk to people. We understand our base of customers. And then, you know, they'll come up and I'll just start talking about One Piece or Fate with them. You are more apt to buy from a person if you feel like they understand you. Really, really super easy to kind of do that and stuff like that. But the problem, Natsu needs to stop writing racial characters. I mean, the thing is like, and see, I've seen reports both ways that the translation from the artist for Demia was taken a different way. And he said, yeah, no, I guess after you put it that way, it might kind of look like that. So I've seen both versions of it. I can't speak or read or translate Japanese in the first place, so I literally couldn't tell you if that's what it was, and I'm not going to say anything. But the other thing people have to understand too is that Japan is super racist. Like, they literally are. They're racist against everybody who's not Japanese. So to expect a whole ass country to not write the way that they're raised and understand is super silly. I don't think that if they would have just brought him over normally, that it would have done anything at all. Not only that, but a lot of times when controversy hits, the people who were upset about whatever, you know, blackface, things like that, really just move on to the next thing super fast. But when you go down the slippery slope of censorship, that's when you get people, you're alienating your fan, like you're riling up your actual fan base. Like, the people who actually play your game are now upset because you are instituting things on them that they never asked for a perceived potential issue. And in the climate today, it's almost better to err on the side of what does my actual player base want. You know, if they would have put out a poll and the vast majority of people would have been like, yeah, no, I want this change. And then even if, well, yeah, the thing is now is it's literally, they didn't even change the problem that was wrong with him, which was like the very exaggerated lips and the cornrows and stuff like that. That was actually what was wrong. So now he just looks like a white black dude, like a whitewashed black dude, which is silly. But the thing is even if they put out a poll and said, hey, do you guys want us to change this? Then if they changed it, they could just go, hey, look, this is what the vast majority of people wanted. Sucks that you don't want that, but we took a poll and this is what a lot of people want. I don't like that they're putting out Babylonia and Camelot before all of the other animes. And I know that's a completely different thing, but there's a poll. So they can go, oh, hey, this is literally, we did this and this is what you guys wanted. So they're just really bad at damage control. Like, if you have something there that you can point to and say, hey, sucks to suck, man, we did this because this is what you wanted as a whole community, as a whole ass community, this is what you guys picked. But they didn't. The other thing too, and Avengers brought up, you know, Azure Lane, is that they understand their player base. They have all kinds of borderline ass lollies on that game. Like, that game is literally an FBI trap. They're not gonna censor anything unless they literally want, unless the government steps in. That's what they said. They could have made it optional, like how other reskins work. And yes, I would always love to see optional skins. Put pants on Jack, man. Like, make it optional, dude. Like, Okay, cool. You want pants? We got pants. That would be good, you know. You want pants? We got them. PewDiePie will give you fucking pants. The thing is if you make it optional, then nobody can be like, oh, well, we're upset. Like, okay, well, just use literally that skin that we gave you. You don't have to use this other skin, but it's there for the people who do want to use it. Like, oh, you don't want your lollies to have pants? Fantastic. You don't have to have pants on your lollies. But for those of you who want a nice sweater on your jack, okay, cool deal. Here's a sweater, you know? But that would take a tiny bit of extra effort probably, you know, so rip. I saw a fan version of Jack in like a dude, it was. I absolutely enjoyed that fan art. I've seen that as well. It was very good and very tasteful. I would actually probably use that, as much as I really don't care about you know, whether or not my Jack has pants on. Like, I think that would be a fantastic idea. You know, hey, what's up, BK? What's up, Yang? The thing is, though, is I don't actually know that having optional things would solve the problems, because a lot of the people who would complain about it would be like, well, it's still there and it's still problematic because some people might use that and that skin is problematic and you need to change it. Like, a lot of times these companies need to understand that, like, the people who want things changed are such a very, very small minority versus the people who want it, who literally either don't care or want it to stay the exact same, and they're going to get riled up because they don't want their game changed. So, yeah. Cygames said they could have made more money if they made Dragalia Lost instead of Nintendo, but that brings up if Cygames is aiming for just profit while avoiding the $6,000 character. I mean, yeah, a lot of these games do just go for just money grabbing, you know, money cash grabs, which, I mean, kind of sucks, but, you know, I was literally going to break a gold doggo, but then I went off on a rant. The thing is a lot of the DW apologists don't actually know anything about business or, like, anything, like, how the world works. And they're just like, meh, I think it's fine, meh, you know, and they need to just, like, they're not going to get any good boy points. Man, JP didn't have, like, I get that we got the back button early, and that's actually great. Like, I would have loved to have seen that on stream. That would have been fantastic. I would have absolutely been excited to see that on stream. I was salty that convention, we get news at convention, and we literally have to get it secondhand from people and pictures from that convention. Like, it's so stupid from a marketing standpoint that they would not do live streams for that. That is the dumbest thing. Or at least, like, tease early, like, holy shit, man. Like, the back button is huge. Like, really huge. And they're just like, oh, let's just release it at a convention for a room of, like, 100 people. Like, come on, dude. Still can't get over how good Haste looks. Dude, I love Haste, man. Haste is such a good boy. Yeah, I don't understand why those people are being given so much power. We've seen how bad games have been, and the minority complains. Yeah, I mean, look at Don Machi. I mean, there's other problems with Don Machi, but yeah. Shogun, what are your thoughts on a Dio versus Ozzy OVA? I would love to see that. Like, the thing is at Anime NYC, I literally sat down, like, I stood there and talked to Albert for a while about stuff like this, and I'm just like, Albert, people want to see things, man. Like, I literally had like 700 people watching my stream of me just standing in a fucking line. Like, what? Like, come on, man. Like, you gotta have people streaming, like, your events. I mean, they're so bad at marketing anything. A lot of people thought Haste was a girl. I mean, I thought Haste was a girl at first, and I was like, oh man, that's a super cute girl. And then I'm like, oh, that's a dude. And then I'm like, whatever, man. Astolfo me up, boy. But like a lot of these any advice for ML Vildred? I actually don't know anything about ML Vildred. I do not have him. Maybe Albert has his balls tied by the Japanese big boys. Well, you know what? Here's the thing about that, and a lot of people go to that. They're like, oh, well, they can't do anything because JP holds the reins. Okay, you know what? If I was getting absolutely shit on every single day by my customers, I would go to my bosses and go, hey, look, dude, like, this is literally what's happening. Like, and if you don't care, then, I mean, there's nothing I can do, but you guys should probably see this. Like, yeah. Hey, what's up, Claire Moon? How are you doing? I was just talking to camera guy Ryan about you today, about how I need to get those measurements for you for Blackbeard. You saw a thread on Reddit of Astolfo X Haste. I am gonna have to go find that, but yeah, like, the thing is you do not build any hype for your game by being silent. And you'll hear a lot of people that'll say, oh, well, this is just how it is in JP as well. That's not an excuse. That's not a good excuse in the slightest, is at all. In America is a completely different market. And people who say everything is fine don't understand North American markets and don't understand the competition that gacha games have over here. Like, in JP, yeah, there's a lot of gacha games, but Fate is so ingrained into their everyday life that it's super easy for them to be able to corner the market. I mean, I've literally been there. So it's like I see how much of that stuff is around. So yeah, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good is Ball? He's okay. I don't use him much. I don't have him fully leveled though, so I don't want to weigh in and say something because I don't have much experience with him. He does have unhealable. He also does a lot of debuffs, which are pretty good. I'm actually kind of looking forward to ML Ball, but we'll see. But yeah, a lot of the games that are like outdoing Fate Grand Order in the North American market are very, very open with their community. So very, very much. The sad thing about Albert is he's the face of FGO-NA and he's going to get all the backlash. And I understand that. And I've literally... So here's another thing that gets me is that people are like, dude, stop shitting on Albert because he has no control over anything. And it's like, I understand that. I get that. The problem is that sucks, man. You are literally the face of that company. Gotta deal with it, dude. I am, in my day job, I am somewhat in a similar position. Like, I'm a technical account manager and I kind of a glorified business consultant, escalation manager, pretty much do everything type of deal. And I have to deal with a lot of just getting crapped on by customers for things that my company does. So I understand Albert's position, and I've even told him in person, I'm like, hey man, really sucks that you've got to deal with this, but you have to understand that this is what they signed you up for. And so unless literally when people are upset, they are going to have, no, dude, I am not FGO's face. I've never once said that I wanted to be the face of FGO. I've never once said that I am the face of the community. I've never once said that I've even remotely wanted to be that. Every single time I've ever done a video on anything, My opinion is my opinion. I do not claim to speak for anybody but myself. If you agree with me, fantastic. If you disagree with me, that's cool too. A lot of people say I don't take criticism very well. As I talked to Toho Sniper at the tour, literally point out where I have not taken constructive criticism and then taken away. If you're going to just say my opinion sucks, that's not constructive criticism. Me and him had actually a really long talk, really long, very good talk. And a lot of people have a lot of misinformation about me. I'm very open to changing anything. And actually, a lot of times when I'm called out and I'm wrong, I'm actually wrong. I 100% change it. You know, I make a note in the video, the description, whatever, and I change it just like I did with my guide, because I said that alter egos are weak against night classes, where they just do less damage. They're not actually weak, they take flat damage. But you know, a lot of people just keep pushing all that stuff around for no good reason and stuff like that. So can we take a second from the serious talk and just acknowledge that Tenebria is a guy? Get the F out of here, dude. Yeah, me and Toho cleared the air. My opinions suck, but so do yours. And that's the thing, is opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. So, you know, the big takeaway is they're literally just hurting themselves. They're just hurting themselves for no good reason. Yeah. Yeah, I felt really bad though, because like when I first started talking to Toho, like I came in like real hyped up. I was super tired. I was like hyped up on a whole bunch of pre-workout and stuff like that. And I just kind of ran like real hard in, and then like I just kind of just rambled for like 20 minutes at him. And I'm like, shit, dude, super sorry about that. Didn't mean to come off super aggressive or anything like that. But no, me and Toho fixed everything. And, you know, so that was good. Because literally, I really do respect Toho's opinion on a lot of things. Toho is a very smart dude. He's very dedicated to the game. And to just have like some blind hate because some dudes on a Discord dislike me, you know, really just kind of bugged me a little bit. And so, but yeah, we got everything squared away. So I just think it's really funny whenever like somebody will send me a picture of like the rando ass hate that I get on Discords for like no particular reason. I'm just like, dudes, get the fuck out of my face. Like, you guys are so funny. So silly. Yeah, go for it, dude. It's gonna be some sort of weird fan fiction doujin of Tenebria, isn't it? That's gonna be weird. But like, I'm getting like real tired of these rando people just talking like really dumb crap for no reason, so I'm just gonna start clapping back at him. Like I'm done with it. Like, if you're gonna talk shit, at least come with like some actual like real shit. Like, oh, he doesn't take criticism very well. They're going to take this and be like, see, he doesn't take criticism very well about taking criticism very well. Is Toho too busy to join in Chaldea this month in Chaldea? I actually haven't figured out a spot for him. I should probably do that. I may be doing a podcast with him. I've asked him, and he said he'd be down. I just got to come up with a time. Hey, what's up, Wired Soul? You know who doesn't deserve respect? Ruru C. Armament comp users. I agree. Literally annoy the crap out of me. Did the link go through? I don't see one. I mean, I don't think I have anything on the stream that blocks any sort of links or anything. You know what's more rude? Free to play, by the way. Speaking of, I am indeed free to play, by the way. If Albert doesn't fix his business practices, just throw a pyramid at him. You guys like pyramids? We got them. I actually had a lot of fun playing PewDiePie's Tuber Simulator. You know what? We're just gonna change to a Battle Cats channel. Sorry, boys. We're rebranding as a Battle Cats channel. Cowcat 2OP. If E7 will get popular and FGO and JP will kind of competition, I actually honestly think that. You want pants? Have I heard about... I did. So BK, I'm in the content creator group on their Discord. Oof, yeah. So yeah, no, I'm aware of all the stuff that's been going on in that. It is rough. I personally think that it's not really a big deal. Like, I understand that, like, that's Mango's thing, and like, I really don't care. I'm never going to like roll on other people's accounts just because, like, that would just be way too much of a headache for me. But it does suck, and you know, it's honestly, I think that it was that one dude just being hella jealous that nobody asked him to roll on their account, and just being salty. Honestly, you know what? I think that as soon as Epic 7 institutes live PvP, they will take the lion's share of the market. Any signs of Aniplex blocking my press privileges? Not at Anime Central. I don't know that that they will be able to pull that off. If I bring if I get blocked for press at Anime Central or AX, which I've already had my press passes approved, then I mean, that's gonna be a whole hot mess right there. Yeah, dude, send it to me on Discord. It might be some sort of like weird auto moderation or something. I heard that Mango got removed as an E7 creator. No. He might quit, but I don't think he got removed, which sucks because I really like Mango 7. Have the recent events with FGO made me consider leaving the game? No. And I'll address that right now. So a lot of people conflate me being upset with their marketing with the game. I love Fate Grand Order. I love Fate. I love the community. I love the lore. I love the story. I love everything about Fate. I hate the way that they market their game. I super enjoy the game. I absolutely do. I'm a whale. Really, like, the quartz doesn't matter that much to me. I want to see them do better. So a lot of people are like, well, if you don't like the game, just quit playing the game. And I'm like, no, because I like the game. I wouldn't invest like probably more like around like $12,000 into the game if I didn't like it. Like, that is a big thing for me. Like I said, I'm literally not going to just quit because of some marketing stuff. But the big thing is I've spent a pile on the game. If anybody has the right to complain, then I am in that list of people that absolutely have the right to complain. Why do I stream so late? Because I just like woke up from a nap after getting home from a convention, and I need to catch up on all of my stuff. So that is why I'm streaming. But so, like, the big thing is that you know, a lot of these people just don't understand that you can dislike a company's business practices and still enjoy the game, because they're like, well, stop spending money on the game. And I'm like, I kind of want to, you know, and it's not because I want to congratulate them and give them money, but I like the game and I like the community that I've built. You know, I don't care what other people are, you know, say about my community. You guys have been called Shogun sheeps now. You guys are all a bunch of 14-year-olds who don't know how to read. You're all a bunch of illiterate 14-year-olds. That's another one that was going around for a little bit. I thought that was funny. But that is, you know, one of the big things. And whenever I go to a convention and somebody's like, hey, you really helped me out, because, you know, I would be super confused without you making these videos and stuff like that. And I understand they're not for the like 400 IQ wiki warrior elitists, but I don't make them for them. I literally don't give a crap about them or their opinion. They're like, bruh, this is irrelevant information. Okay, cool. Why are you watching this in the first place? Like, I don't understand people who go out of their way to watch something that makes them upset. Like, why would you do that to yourself? How fucking stupid are you to literally watch an 8-minute video that you hate? Like, do you literally have nothing better to do with your day? Like, come on, man. Like, people are so stupid. But when I go to a convention and somebody literally emails me asking if it's okay if they give me art that they have personally handmade to show their thanks for my content, like, that is just like such a crazy feeling. And it's like, I could get 1,000,000 thumbs down, and just that one thumbs up is worth it for me. Hey, take it easy, Drunk Bean. I'll catch you tomorrow, man. And like, just literally meeting people out at conventions that are just like, hey, I really love watching your stuff. Like, there was a guy who came in last week. I think it was last week, maybe it was the week before, but he was saying that, you know, his grandma was in a bad spot, and, you know, just being in the stream, in the community, having somebody to talk to and listen to, you know, helped him out. And it's like, those kind of things are just like real crazy to think about, because it's, you know, I never thought that I would ever have the ability to help somebody out like that. I don't know. It's super weird to me, I guess. And I just rambled like quite a bit there, and I apologize. But yeah, no, it's a big thing, and I'm totally gonna get dunked on by that. Ever since I had now that I had to take haste and stuff out, my team is getting pooped on. This Octez isn't really doing a whole lot, probably because she doesn't have like any gear whatsoever. Actually, let's just do this. I'm going to drop down one. Sorry about that long ass ramp, by the way. I probably missed a whole bunch of questions. Oh, dude, congrats on your NP5 Karna. Why be at RTX? I don't know what RTX is. RTX. Con. RTX is sponsored by Pizza Hut in London. I doubt it. No, definitely not. Sydney and in London. As much as I would like to go to either one of those, that would be fantastic, but I sure can't make it to either of those. Plus, I think September 15th through 16th is maybe Colossal Con East. I'm not too sure. I helped you fulfill your dreams of becoming a sheep. I see your picture on there. You're a wolf, Roy Raven. You're a wolf in sheep's clothing. Hey, Shogun. For FGO, in order to participate in the upcoming CCC... Oh, they already answered it for you, but yes, Solomon. I gotta say, you helped me a lot in more ways than one, my dude. Not trying to make it stand out, but thanks for the help. Dude, no problem, Lance. Dude, I'm super looking forward to hanging out with you at KawasaCon. The main one is in July in Austin. No, dude, my July is crazy. I've got AX. As soon as I get back from AX, I have Doki Dokkan in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Then I come home and I do Bonsai Con down in North Carolina. And then I come home and I have another like local convention the last week of July. I literally have something every single weekend in July, and it is going to be super brutal. I'm both looking forward to and not looking forward to July. Am I a fan of Guilty Gear? Dude, I'm a big fan of Guilty Gear. I wish that they would have put May in the game. Little girl, giant ass anchor would have been 110% my jam. Which Guilty Gear banner am I going to go the hardest in? So I'm going to get all of them. However, I would, I'll have to see the skills. If me and Voice of St. Courts had a debate, would Nina need to be a moderator? A debate about what? Him shit talking me for the last, like, year? Members of the Shotgun Shogunate? Yeah, you guys are members of the show, because I'm always like, welcome to the Shotgun Shogunate. So there you go. Yeah, dude, I'm ex-burner. I'm hitting Doki Dokkan in Kalamazoo. It's super cool little con. I started vending there the first year that they had it, and it was really good. Me and Musaki are going to be there. Have they released the stats of the characters yet? I haven't seen anything. Any tips on Tristan? I have a feeling it's time to bring out my friendly neighborhood Jalter. Tristan doesn't take extra damage from Lancers. I think it's the other way around, right? Sabers. Dual Rain, there is actually, I have a guide for Camelot bosses on my channel. Any thoughts on Mist? I literally don't know anything about I literally don't know anything about Mist. When did the beef commence? I think, I don't know, when did Memerson do that video where he spent 5 minutes agreeing with me, then told me I was trash? I think it was before Onigashima, maybe like this time last year, a little bit, maybe February, I don't know. I just know that he unfollowed me and then started talking crap, and I really, really didn't care. I don't beef with people because I really don't care about people's opinions on me. Like, I'm gonna do me, they're gonna do them, whatever, man. Didn't he ask you to promote his video, then shit talk you without mentioning you on Twitter that you wouldn't? Oh yeah, no, he 100% did. Is it Mist an old PC game? It is, no, but they were talking about the YouTuber Mist. Oh my god, dude, that game was so brutal. I hated that game. It was like, I like puzzle games, but like, damn, Mist was brutal. But yeah, and it sucks too because like I like Nina. She's a fantastic voice actor, and I don't ever want like voices beef with me to like impact like me working with or talking to Nina. But yeah. No, he very openly has shit talked me for a long time, and I really just don't care. Same thing with Razor Ninjas and Memerson. Like, I just really do not care about their opinions. Like, if you've got time to shit talk someone, like, just do better. Like, if you're worried about their content, just do better. That's really what it is at the end of the day, man. You played Myst for a college class? Like, was it how to get hella frustrated in like really, really quick? I mean, the thing that gets me is like a lot of these dudes like just take my silence as me just like, I don't know. I really don't know, actually. I don't know what they take it for, but like, they really don't want me to just start clapping back at them. I love Fino. Fino is a fucking national treasure. I wish that Fino had more subscribers than I do. As a matter of fact, you know what? Go subscribe to Fino right now. Any tips to get urgent missions to pop up? Nope, they are super random. I like Hanako's stuff too. Hanako is super crazy. As a matter of fact, like, Hanako is one of the first people that like I started watching with like all of his solo videos. I love that stuff. I know Hanako's not a huge fan of me either, but that's fine. People are very much entitled to their opinions. My thing is I'm never just gonna like censor myself to like play nice with anybody. Like, if I want to shit talk someone or I feel like they deserve it, I will. Like, yeah. I didn't see the Arjuna solo. I'll have to go check that out. Yeah, at Millhouse, did you see the stream that he did right after that where he literally just like cried for 20 minutes about how like he wasn't making any money off that video and he spent money to make it? Just a heads up, you know that tiny little This Month in BB trailer? I spent $75 for those graphics. Yeah, I will literally never make $75 off of that video. Although I am going to use those graphics for other things, but like, I don't know. I don't want this to be my job. Like, all the money that I make from like ads or Patreon or stuff like that, I put back into like going to conventions to hang out with people or giveaways or graphics for the channel. And I'm just like, man, like, don't, like, if you think that trying to make YouTube your job is a good idea, it's not. It really isn't. Like, people think I'm balling out of control over here, and I'm just like, man, you guys are crazy. Like, no. Oh, that girl in the new chapter solo level is Wyland. Dude, oh my god, she is so cool. I am so excited for that. Uses an ad blocker. Dude, I don't ever expect it. Like, I literally don't care. About making money on this. Is there an FGO content creator that is the equivalent of Darkside Phil? I don't know who that is, so I can't tell you. Oh, dude, I do. Like, that's literally my my jam. Oh, dude, I love solo leveling. Are you kidding me? I read a ton of manga. I actually need to add some other stuff new into my jam. First time I watched Voice, he said you can't read every question, so donate so he could read it for sure. While you could, dude, yeah, like literally, I don't actually ever really want people to super chat me. Like, that's weird. I mean, I had what 1,400 people firing rapid fire questions at me yesterday or Saturday, and yeah, yesterday, and I was doing just fine-ish. Trying to do the haste adventure map quest, but it won't let me progress from stage 5 to 6. Something about not being able to move forward. You got to go back to like 4 and finish all of the things there. If you take a look on that one, William. So like there should be a little bar slider underneath Broken Ruins, and then you need 250 things to progress. People who want YouTube video games their job need to look at DSP and consider if they want to live like that. I don't know who DSP is, but I mean, I live pretty crappy too, so... Dude, I don't have time for literally anything, Millhouse Ego. Like, I play 3 gacha games hardcore and make videos, like, hot damn. We all saw you throwing cash at your dog, don't talk lie about ballin'. I ball on, like, not YouTube. That's the thing, is I've got a really good day job. So, yeah, I don't have to worry about YouTube money. That's why I do a bunch of giveaways to, like, thank all of you guys for supporting me and stuff. The Gamer, dude, I love Gamer. Gamer's so good. I said this to him and I will say it to everyone. If you spend money on your content, you are spending to make it better, not making it gain you more money. Exactly, dude. Exactly. I'll throw money at my dogs right now. Look at this. Look at this, boys. Look at this. Look at this casual flex. That's actually just all a bunch of ones. I don't like taking them to the bank because I don't like cashing in ones when I vend. Plus, like, having a stack of ones is always good. Just because, like, whenever you're vending at an anime con, you're gonna run out of ones. So yeah. Post a life level up guide. So if you're good at any sort of organization, go get your certified associate project manager's certification. It costs a couple $100, but you can just study online and then take the quiz. Project managers make about starting $40,000 to $50,000 if you get into the IT sphere. Mid-level project managers at my company make $115,000. So there you go. There's a life level up guide. Look into project management. It's super easy. It's just herding cats, man. If they want to spend money to make money, they should be doing stocks. Exactly. The other thing, too, is if you want YouTube to be your job, you've got to learn, you've got to make it a job, and you have to market yourself as a job. If you don't do those things, then you can't just make content and assume that everything's going to fall into your... I will buy you some really cheap wine, Rose. Thank you for the $5. Also, your country needs to take US dollars and convert it, because while I was up there, nobody would take ones or take my money, because they'd be like, oh, well, we'll do it 1-to-1. And I'm like, ha, ha, ha. No, hard pass on that one. Canadian dollars. Do I know the channel Frederick Kunsen? No, I don't. I'm gonna have to check these out. If it's for my daughter, I would defeat a demon lord. Any good read? I actually haven't heard of that though, and I'll have to put that on my list of things to read. Have I tried God of High School? I have tried God of High School. I really like it. It did jump the shark there for a little bit, but yeah. I haven't read Unordinary yet, though. It's on my list of things to do. DSP has 2 mortgages, a loan on his car, and every time tax season rolls, he asks his fan to break even just because his only income is YouTube. Yikes. Yikes. Oh yeah, no, I remember Not a Whale. What's he up to these days? He was doing Maple Story. Unordinary is awesome. Cool. Yeah, I'm caught up on like everything. Junji Ito? I don't know. I don't think I've heard of that. Junji Ito. I don't know, but the first video is the Junji Ito collection is disappointing garbage. So I might have to watch it because I too am disappointing garbage. So have I read Tower of God? Oh man, I love Tower of God. I was super sad when it went on hiatus. Oh yeah, Not a Whale was around for a little while. Record of Ragnarok, I think I read that a little while ago. Record of Ragnarok. Record of Ragnarok. No, actually. Oh, no. I started this one back in January, and it's one of those ones that like only comes out every so often, and I think I dropped it, but I'll pick that back up. You guys just need to go to the bank and get some Canadian currency before you take a trip. Actually, I just used my card, which auto converts everything, so that's how I did it. Did Zis finally whale himself broke? No, Zis disappeared after Not a Whale drama. They kind of screwed themselves over with all that stuff. I think that some of these people just go for the money rather than the content creation, end up nowhere compared to people who want to promote and enjoy the media. Yeah, because I mean, Voice got chased out of the Kantai collection fandom because he was super edgy and freaked out on stream, and a lot of people didn't like him there. So he disappeared, reappeared as Voice of Saint Quartz. Now a lot of people are giving him crap and fake grand orders, so he's moving to Girls Frontline. So it's like the thing that gets me with him is he's all about it feels like he's all about the money, and he just goes from game to game until he gets annoyed with that game and then moves to another game, because it's just like he moved from NA to JP, didn't get the attention that he wanted on JP, and now he's like a full Girls Frontline, and it's kind of like, homie, you got to figure out what you're doing. Like, I understand you're in school for business, like maybe give it a break and then figure out how you want to take it. If you want YouTube to be a job, you can't make YouTube for you. You have to make YouTube for your customer. So you have to understand what your customer base wants and not make just stuff you want, because what you want isn't necessarily what your customer base. So like you gotta, like I said, if you want YouTube to be your job, you have to treat it as a job. You can't release a video every 2 months. Like, that's just not feasible for a company. So like, that's the big thing, you know, people who want to get the attention, that want to make it a career, have to treat it like a career. And a lot of people can't do that. They think, well, I'm just going to make videos and then everybody's gonna love it and I'm just gonna get a ton of attention. It's not. When I had a transitionary period around this time last year where I had no idea what I wanted to do with my channel. I tried like informative, I tried guides, I tried streaming, I tried like some cringy voice acting stuff. And what works for me is informative for the lowest common denominator. Not saying that you guys are the lowest common denominator, but the thing is, if you want whale strats, you want super in-depth, you go to Toho Sniper. If you want literally the nicest guy on the internet, you go to K Collections. I don't actually know who else really there. Well, if you want Soberoni's guides, Soberoni's very like by the books, methodical, you know, all of his guides are pretty much the same. And they're good. You know, there's a lot of detail put in there. Me, I want literally the person who picks the game up today to be able to understand what's going on and just play. That is what I market my guides to. I want literally somebody to be able to pick up the game, go to a guide and go, oh, okay, cool. Like that's cool. That's how that works. Oh, okay. And I try to tell people, when you say, oh, just go read the wiki, well, that's like telling somebody to go read an instruction manual on how to put together a fucking lawnmower who's never even seen a lawnmower. Like, they don't even know what they're doing. Like, oh, just go, oh yeah, if you want the memes and a voice that will melt your fucking panties off, you go watch Fino. I love Fino. He's in the woods somewhere. Now he's in some digital woods. The end of that video, I'm just like, I didn't even tell Fino what it was. I just messaged him and I'm like, Fino, I just literally need a clip of you saying, huh, this doesn't look right. And he didn't even ask questions. He just made it. And I'm like, awesome. Awesome. Don't watch Juni Ito. Read it. The anime was bad. The art is hard to replicate. Okay, fantastic. Have I read Vinland Saga? Yes, I've read some of it. I haven't finished it yet, but I will. But like, that's the thing. I want my content. There's like literally there was nobody that catered to that demographic, and I want to help out those people. When people are like, bruh, I don't need a guide on command cards, like, okay, I didn't fucking make this for you then. Like, yeah. My usual watch order is Shogun GNA, then peek at Toho, and the off chance I got to serve it, he says. There you go, yeah. Really miss the summon verses? I do too. I'm probably gonna bring those back. I'm very spotty on like who I'm even rolling for these days though, so I mean, I'm obviously rolling for CCC, but yeah. I tried to be a YouTuber, was somewhat successful for a starter tuber, but I couldn't find a way to record landscape videos and add text. What kind of phone do you have? Because you can side sync or air server from your phone. That's what I use a lot, so. I don't mind voice. I feel he tries stupid hard, but I feel that him jumping a game to game every 4 months hurts the dude. The thing is, though, is like, I feel like if you have a whole crew of people helping you out, like it really shouldn't take that long. Like, if you're not putting out consistent videos, YouTube's algorithm is going to crap on you. How about an E7 versus, since no one's doing that yet? I don't know. I'll have to find somebody who is ooh, actually, you know what? That might be good. Maybe I'll hit somebody up about the the Guilty Gear collab, actually. That would be... Hey, Creighton, could you stop licking my elbow? What, you boys need water or something? Did I ever see Voice at a con? I did, actually. He was at Anime NYC. Me and camera guy Ryan were there, and he acted like he didn't know who I was. And when I was talking to Albert, he just awkwardly walked by like a half a dozen times. Well, not a half a dozen. I only think it was like 3 times. But he just kind of like walked by and just kind of like looked over like he wanted to come talk to Albert, but he didn't want to because I was standing there. And I'm just like, dude, don't be a little bitch. Just come over here. I already know who you are. So he walked around really awkwardly and then left. And then made like a snarky Twitter post about how he was leaving early because he did everything he wanted to do. And I'm like, come on, man. Mini Frap and Mango 7 are your suggestions? Possibly. I might roll off against Lance. Get Lance on. I don't talk to Mango 7 too much. I should. Maybe I'll, Lance, who are you rolling for hard? Could I do equipment guides for AL? I could. I've been thinking about it. I've gotta get my, servant guides done this week for a Fate Grand Order. Because I've been really lacking on servant guides, and I apologize. So, Azure Ablaze, how about this? I gotta get my servant guides done tomorrow through like Wednesday. And then I will go over the E7 characters when the stats are released. And then maybe this weekend I'll work on my equipment guide for Azure Lane. And one of the things that I want to do is, and I've been messing around with this, is I'm going to test what's better, a T0 fleet with bad gear or a garbage Fletcher fleet with the best gear. I mean, to be honest, like, I'd like to get into the Epic 7 content creator sphere. I can see myself playing this game a lot, so it might be beneficial for me to do that. So I don't blame Azure Lane too much for not really like collabing with me a whole lot. It's understandable. I'm a little on the spicy side. Epic 7 might not because I'm too spicy too. That's fine. I do what I want to do at the end of the day. That's how I will always be. Got your doggos ready to 6-star? Dude, that's what I'm doing. Like, so I've got enough to 6-star Baiken. I want enough to like 6-star Soul Bad Guy too, if need be. Dizzy I know is probably going to be pretty good too, but like I can't fathom throwing down enough to 6-star 3 characters. Although I guess realistically, if one of the characters is just absolutely baller and I SSS them, then I mean that's less dogs I've got to go, right? You don't have to level up dogs if you just SSS them, Lance. Don't overextend myself. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to anyways, Avengers. Like, I say all the time that, like, oh man, you know what? I'm not gonna overexert myself, but I'm going to. Like, that's just how I am. Dizzy will probably be free though. Oh yeah, she'll be the. That's the thing. Yeah, she'll probably be like the welfare one. Why not just get 6 copies of all of them? Oh, dude, Lance, that's gonna be a really long ass stream if we are just going like one at a time for the characters. Yikes. See, I don't know. I feel like the free one is gonna be not as good. Not only that, but like story-wise, if they don't make Soul Bad Guy like absolutely fucking OP, then that's gonna be pretty brutal as well. Cause like, dude is an absolute beast. They announced the welfare. They haven't yet. No, I don't think so. Confused about why a game would get rid of all of its whale. Doesn't that seriously lower your profit? Yes and no. I mean, Azure Lane doesn't make a ton of money off of their whales. They make money off of their... They actually make more money off their casuals, but they did confirm that the free is a 5-star compared to Basque that was a 3-star. So, I mean, they might be all 5 stars, though. Could be. To be fair, I will only max Baiken. I used to main her in tourneys, which is one of the main reasons I won her. Dude, nice. Yeah, no, I'm hoping that they don't make them like Luna DN levels of broken either, so... Creighton, I get it. I see you. Let me play for another 15 minutes and I'll go let you boys out, okay? Me and camera guy Ryan actually watched some videos because he wasn't sure about the lore of Guilty Gear. So we watched some videos on the way to Toronto, which, if you guys didn't see my Twitter post, so when we were going into Canada, of course we got stopped because, you know, I own firearms. And when they asked me, they're like, where are you going? I'm like, oh, an anime con. They're like, okay, but like where? I'm like, I don't know, man, Toronto Convention Center. Okay, but like which one? And I'm like, what? I don't know. I'm like, I don't know, man. I put it in the fucking GPS and I just go there, okay? And so they like, we got picked for a second inspection. So like going through my car and stuff like that, and I completely forgot to like lock my phone, which apparently I found out later that Canada can just unlock your phone anyways. And so, I had my phone unlocked, and they spent like 20 minutes going through my phone, and I was just like, man, there is a lot of anime porn on that phone. Yikes. So the Canadian Border Patrol probably looked at like all of my anime porn for like 20 minutes. Should have just been like, hey dude, you like what you saw? Like, join my Discord. There's channels dedicated to that pink-haired girl. Wink wink. Because I was just like, I looked over at Ryan and I'm like, yo, are they going through my phone right now? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, do you know like what the rules are on anime porn in Canada? And he's just like, nope. And I'm like, okay. I mean, lots of cat and wolf and fox girls. Lots of Tamamo lewds, dude. They wanted those Shogun nudes. They got to sign up for the top tier Patreon level for those. Isn't that an invasion of privacy? Yeah, I don't think Canada border guards have that rule. I thought so too. The other thing though is, I mean, my phone was unlocked, so. Toronto was good. Toronto was pretty good. I had some good pizza. The Meteor, best name ever. The convention was super fun. Had a lot of fun meeting Damien and Randall from the Discord. The hotel we stayed in was super nice. Convention was small. Their dealer room was really weird. Like, they didn't have too many dealers. It was like a huge artist room. Got some good poutine? No, I didn't get any poutine this time. I go up to St. John every so often and have poutine up there. I am no stranger to Canada. So the pizza place we went to had like pizza poutine, and I'm like, man, this is just pizza fries, dude. You guys can't just call things poutine. No smuggling cat girls in. Why didn't I get a large? Because I didn't have, I mean, I wasn't going to eat a whole large by myself. It was a pretty decent sized pizza though. I mean, it was a good pizza though. But like, Roy, it was funny because I was wearing like my American flag vest and stuff like that. And I thought about it when they were like, do you own any guns? And I was going to be like, I'm from America. Like, that's a stupid question. Of course I do. They probably stopped me too because I couldn't tell them what convention center because I couldn't remember what it was. But I could tell them the make and model of every gun that I owned, like in detail, and they're like, yikes. Starting off, how high should I level fodder before sacking it into dogs? Is it even worth putting them into 2-star dogs? Level 1 into 2-star dogs. Here, I will literally show you how I do it. So, let's make some dogs real quick. Also, you need to ask this Shotgun Shogun. Cat girls 2 ears or 4 ears? Usually 2 ears. I like that their actual ears are their ears, but I'm fine with 4 ears as well, like normal human ass ears and then cat ears as well. But definitely dig the 2-ear cat girls. All right, William, so here's what we got. So another good thing to know, for those of you who don't, I sort by star levels so that whenever I'm leveling fodder, it's all at the top. So you got level 1s down here, your 2-star dogs, you're gonna break with just level 1s because that's all you need. Boom. Done. So now it's a 3-star dog. You level up your 3-star dog to max level. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to level up your fodder and then use other fodder to break those fodder to 3-star 20s. And then you just boom, 3 level 20 fodders. And then you have a 4-star dog. Easy clap. All you were missing is the Team America theme playing in the background. Yes, exactly. That probably got suspicious when they looked at your license plate and saw you were named Shotgun Shogun. I know, what was my mom thinking? Gonna have to list off all the guns that I own now. I have a KSG Keltec shotgun, the bullpup style. I have a Panzer Panzer Arms semi-automatic AR-12 shotgun, AK-47, M&P 500 45 ACP, and then I have the Ruger precision rifle. Those are my firearms. Dude, have you guys ever seen the Doom trailer with Alex Jones talking over it? Hilarious. Am I hyped for Mortal Kombat 11? Any plans to stream it? I might get it. I doubt I'll stream it. I don't typically stream too much other than gacha games, unfortunately, which is weird. Gonna go get some ice cream, see you guys all later. Dude, what ice cream? You gotta tell us what kind of ice cream, but you're probably already gone now, so oof. Oh, and the AK-47 has a 75 round drum, which you just, oh my god, man, like, well, Lance, you are in the fucking army, dude. You're in the army. How can I compete with you? Get me a tank, Lance. Lance, let's get Shotgun Shogun a tank. Get me a tank or like a minigun or any sort of belt-fed light machine gun. How many epic gear pieces do I think will come with the event? 2. Double dose. Marble Slab is really good. I'm a mint chocolate chip person myself, though. I fucks with some mint chocolate chip. I'm passing out because college is the worst. College is actually not the worst. I've been in college. Real life kind of sucks worse. But I will let you believe that college is the worst. Rocky Road is pretty S tier. I like Moose Tracks too. Yeah, Ohio 75 round drums are legal, and I was just like, whew. Can someone please hug Bedivere? Bedivere is best boy. But anyways, guys, I'm actually gonna cut out because my dog's got to go potty, and I've been streaming for about an hour and a half now. So thanks everyone for hanging out. Hey, Creighton, high fives. Boom. There you go. This pupperino needs to go outside. Say bye to the stream. Bye, stream. All right, take it easy, homies. I'll be back around tomorrow for lunch, and I will... Dude, I loved the last podcast with Alex Jones. I'm gonna be a little honest with you. I'm kind of retarded. Take it easy, homies. Peace.